about, ladies and gentlemen, geeks, freaks, and cinema maniacs? That's right. Buckle in and grab a snack. Unless it's hunger, then maybe we'll wait till a little bit later. Today, we're going to be diving deep into a world of indie brilliance with an actress, writer, and director who's shaking up the screen in a powerful way. She's bold, she's fierce, she got something to say, baby, and she's doing it all through her new short film selected for GeekFest Film Fest Year 12. Y'all give it up for the multi-hyphenate force of nature, the big boss herself, the queen of indie cinema that's forthcoming, baby. People beware, Monaye Moyes! How you doing?
I'm good. I'm feeling better after that really good hype. I feel like I need to record that and play it every day for myself.
I mean, maybe I should do. I have a phone number like Miss Clue used to have.
Yeah.
I'm not selling psychic stuff. I'm selling web-bot energy, baby.
Yes, little affirmations. Yes, I love that.
Let's go. All right, so welcome to the show. Glad to have you here again. You got this fire film, that's touring this year. Well, one of our favorite film fest. Geeks love, GeekFest Film Fest. So before we get into hunger, and I'm talking about that I'm hungry, folks, right? Was there ever a moment in your journey that you thought, I just maybe might want to become a lawyer instead?
Yes. I feel like it would have been easier, maybe. Yes, I actually did try. Funny enough, you say law, because I actually did get into law for a little bit. But I just couldn't. No matter what I did career-wise, I just couldn't stop that bug for acting and writing and other creative pursuits. And so it just keep calling me back. I don't know what to say.
All right, so let's get into that. Give us that origin story, like Marvel style, of how you fell in love with acting, writing, and directing. Like, were capes involved? What was going on?
Maybe not capes, but definitely a Snow White princess costume. That's what got me into it first. I think when I was little, I'd act out like Disney princess movies. My mom has the tapes to prove it, so that can never come out. It can never come out, or I know who released them. But so I just always been interested in performing. Started taking classes when I was young. Stopped for a bit in school. Was pursuing what I had thought. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go and do something else for work, and I just kept coming back to it. I was mostly a performer, and then it really wasn't until the past couple of years I got into writing, and so this was my first short I wrote, because I am working on a novel with my sister, but I had been acting in shorts and features, and I was like, oh, I just want to kind of give it a go with writing one, and so I wrote this with hunger, and then I ended up getting a grant from the Shawnee Film Foundation, which shout out to them. They're amazing. And I was really grateful to get that grant, because then it propelled me okay, I have to do this. And so because I wrote it and I was like, well, being in front of the camera, I had never tried directing before. And I always had a specific vision with this film, or just in general, when you're the actor, I'm like, oh, I wonder how this is going to look later. And I've always wanted to just play with aesthetics wise, because I've never acted in anything like that used bold colors or that did crazy shots and things. And I was like, oh, why not just make it myself? So it's kind of, I did it.
I dig it. So, you're talking about that you kind of decided to take the plunge. Was there a particular moment in time when you said, you know what? Yeah, let me just do it. Was there a particular moment?
Yeah, I think it was a couple of years ago when my friend told me about the foundation, and I was like, I'm just gonna apply. And I was kind of like, if I don't get it, I'm not gonna do it. And then I got the money, and I was like, okay, I have to do it.
Yeah, all right, bet. Get it in, girl. Love it. So hunger. Let's talk that turkey or tofu. What's this short film all about, and what inspired the bite behind the story?
So Hunger is about a young woman named Sophia who is going to therapy where she's trying to get over sabotaging her relationships. But she can't quite figure out how to do that. And then you realize while you're watching it, it's because she is the one killing and eating her partners. But in a way, she still wants to stop. She wants to have a loving relationship, but she just doesn't know how to stop that. Addiction.
Yeah, I think the guys need to maybe wear a smelly cologne or something, like to prevent the like maybe
Yeah.
taste out no
I don't
vinegar or
know.
something.
Nothing seems to work.
Oh my God, that's kind of scary. Listen, I'm a single man in my 50s. Is there a possibility I'm gonna get eaten, folks?
I mean, possibly. Sophia swings the other way, but I mean,
Oh,
maybe no
oh,
one's safe.
yeah, listen, maybe not. All right. So, how did you balance then, wearing the hats that you did within this particular film? Director, writer, actress. Did you have like a hat rack on set or something and kept
Uh,
switching?
yes, and I couldn't have done it without my amazing crew, especially my amazing DP Noah, who's a great friend of mine. He helped so much, especially with like as I said, I'm new to filmmaking, and so he was always very patient and worked very collaboratively with me on like the shots I wanted and what was realistic and what wasn't. Same with my producer Christine, who was amazing, who was very helpful throughout the whole process, and also initially introduced me to the Film Foundation. So yeah, just the crew. Without them, there's no way I could have been swapping hats. I would have been a mess.
So a shout out to the crew, the Hunger Squad. That's dope. So I gotta ask here, when it comes to the casting, did you hand out scripts to say survive this audition and you get fed?
Yeah, I said no pay but great footage. Yeah, something like that. Honestly, like I guess especially as an actor, it was like really slow. I feel like it's been slow for a couple of years now with the industry, but particularly during that time, and I was just kind of itching to act and perform, and so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna try and do it all myself, see what happens there. So that's why I took on the lead role. And then for the other supporting roles, Christine, my producer, is a good friend of mine, a great actress, and she played Dr. Russo, the therapist. And then I also asked a good friend of mine, Haley, who played Riley, and then my friend Jan, who's also a very amazing actress and voiceover artist, and she plays Dr. Lopez. She did the voiceover, and I didn't know I had no one to cast for my love interest. Some actor friends I had kept falling through. And so I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. So I asked Christine, and we kind of put out just like looking for young women who'd be interested in this role. And so that's how I found Mackenzie, and she was brilliant and just totally went with everything, which I'm so grateful for, because there are some uncomfortable scenes that we had to film. And as you know, with filmmaking, like you have to keep doing the takes over and over again, and they were intimate scenes. So yeah, she was an amazing actress, so graceful, and it's just really wonderful to work with.
I dig it. All right. So, what was your maybe oh snap, this is real moment during production?
I guess it's like the first day when everyone showed up, like literally the first morning. Like I already knew, like we had everything planned, and we were filming in my old apartment at the time, which was very small, 1-bedroom apartment. And it was when everyone started showing up with the equipment. Like even the night before, Noah and his wife came over, Jenny, shout out, because she was my scriptie, but she also helped. And we were like setting up the lights ahead of time, just to make sure things went a little smoother. And then the next morning, it still didn't really quite hit me until the next morning when everyone started showing up, and then our apartment was just packed with people.
Yeah, like,
and
oh shit,
like, let's do this. Yeah, and like there's no going back now.
I love that. That energy must feel amazing, in that moment. I can't imagine. So every filmmaker has that one chaos moment, right? On set. Mm-hmm. What was yours, and how did you bounce back like a boss?
I guess I think the biggest thing was when we were shooting outside, because we really were chasing daylight for the final scene, and we were using Steadicam. Shout out to James, our Steadicam operator. And so it was like we needed obviously to get the shot in one go, but then the lighting's going, and we're also using a parking lot, which we were guerrilla styling, so anyone could come in and
what are you doing?
Yeah, and so I'm also worried like anyone's gonna come by and
I love this.
Us, but so yeah, it was just a lot at once, but thankfully we nailed it. And honestly, that became one of my favorite shots in the film. So
you hear this, folks? She's gangster, indie guerrilla style filming. Don't care, son. We're gonna get a film done. Monaye don't play. That should be exactly. Monaye don't play.
I should get that. Yeah, I should be the name of my production studio.
Yeah, Monaye don't play studios, baby. Let's get it done. All right. So, how did you feel when Hunger got selected for the GeekFest Film Fest Year 12? Did you scream, cry, or start planning your red carpet outfit?
Oh, already. I already know. I have it hanging. Yeah, I was so excited because actually last year I went to LA Comic Con to support my brother, who's an artist, and he had a vendor booth. And I was just looking at the schedule, and I saw Geek Film Fest, and they were doing a panel for women in horror, and I was like, oh, that sounds super cool. Like I'm gonna go to that. So I just went to the panel, and there were some amazing actors, producers, writers on that panel, and I was
Yes.
just really inspired. And after I started talking to them, and they were like, "Oh, you should submit your film for Geek Fest," and I was like, so I was like, "Oh, okay," and I did that. And so when I found out, I was so excited because it's such an honor to be a part of any festival, but especially this one, and to also have the opportunity to go to these huge conventions to show it as well. It's just really
Oh,
exciting.
we're gonna get into that, but folks, I know. We're talking about this film, and you guys were curious. So guess what? I have a little trailer. I'm gonna go at the stage right now. We're gonna check out this trailer, and then we're gonna keep talking more about Hunger.
I don't know how to stop. How to stop what? Look, is there like a mantra or something I can do to stop these urges? Something to quench this appetite? You don't believe you are self-sabotaging your relationships? Any chance you're hungry?
Wepa. Oh my God. I ain't messing with you. I am not messing with you. Holy smokes. What a scene. And during that, you decided to learn the character decided to take a plunge and take a bite. Oh my God. I've heard someone say, yo, ooh, I hunger for you, but not like that.
A different level, like
Yeah,
really.
no, holy shit. Crazy. So how was it filming those scenes, putting that together? Because that looks intense, I
Yeah.
don't think anybody's imagination could have thought that's what it was going to be.
Yeah, so I actually kind of had that idea, like those shots in my head, and I actually kind of wrote it around those shot ideas.
Oh, cool.
And I worked with Noah and Noah was great with his ideas as well to bring that to life. And so his idea to actually shoot on 16mm film. And I'm so glad we did that. And we shot on film just for that climax scene. So the flashback scene with Inez and the eating scene. So that was also pretty stressful because it was like, you couldn't do too many takes. Like we only had a certain amount of footage to use. And that one was so fun to just explore with the colors and the close-ups and also the grain that film brings. And I wanted to.
Wait a minute. So you're talking about you use real OG film.
Yeah, just for that.
Hey, Lance. Hey, Lance, you hear this? A shout out to Lance Lucero, Warehouse 9 Production. My man only uses real film in his movies.
Cool.
Only.
Yeah.
And so when he does his productions, they really look different as compared to now. Really throwbackers, but nonetheless, it's an artistry, a lost art that he really does really well. And I need to introduce you guys. If you like film, you need to
check it. It's beautiful. It's like, it's a real, I feel like just a honor to filmmaking, and it brings that like retro flair that I love in older films and wanted to bring. But yeah, it's just exciting to use, and it also just gives you kind of even bigger adrenaline rush because you're like, I really can't screw this up. Like
exactly, that's what he says. Tape is expensive.
Yeah, and then also like once you do the tape, and then you have to send it to someone to digitize and send it back to you. It's a big process. But yeah, it was great that was Noah's idea, and it came out beautifully, and I couldn't have asked for anything better.
When you have tape, that's what the term cutting room floor comes out, because back in the day you had to cut tape.
Yes.
An actual thing. So, do you have any takes that you cut out, as souvenirs?
No, I didn't. I probably should have.
Because listen, because
it would be cool to
it would have been an idea to hang up, and if you had several, it could have been cool. Kind of giveaways to give to fans, snippets of the film, place it in the car, You know, I'm
That's a
saying
plug.
with Monaye Don't Play Studios. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, exactly. I have the tin it came in, but that's a good idea. Yeah, I should.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, market hunger, man, because people love having that type of stuff, especially from a young indie creator that looks like you're about to take over the scene, girl. Wherever. So, were you always a horror fan?
Yeah, since I was little, I feel like, 90s kid, like watching Are You Afraid of the Dark, Truth or Scare, like all
Oh,
those
man, okay.
goosebumps. And so always loved that. And then as I've gotten older, obviously the horror level has increased with time. But yeah,
Yes, the
I
gore
love.
level.
Yeah.
I love what you say. You made me feel, because I think, Tales from the Dark Side, Monsters,
The Crypt
Twilight
Keeper,
Zone.
all those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tales from the Crypt. That's
Yeah, exactly.
my
Yeah.
era.
Yeah, I love those, and even now, I just feel like horror is changing and evolving in such an interesting way, like with Weapons and Barbarian and like all these films that are it's the Substance. Like it's just, I feel like it's
I
a
love
really
The
interesting
Substance.
time for horror, and yeah, I
I
feel like
love
it's
that
just getting
film.
better and better. Yeah, it was
That
amazingly done.
Yeah, it surprised me, and I could not stop watching, because normally not a lot of films, don't catch my attention, but that one had me mesmerized. Oh my God, what's going old school type of feel, and look
Yeah,
again, practical effects. Yay! Bring
yeah.
that back.
Really, yeah. I think, and I do
Man,
like that those things are coming back in a way, like practical effects, and then even well, I don't know about CGI is not going to go anywhere, but even just more practical sets, like with Wicked and
yes,
Barbie. And so I love that that is coming back, and hopefully it's here to
yeah.
stay.
I mean, that's creativity at its best. Proves that it's not
Mhm.
AI.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no.
you know, proves that. All right,
Mhm.
so creatively, how did hunger push you to your limits? Did it make you stronger, wiser, or just hungrier?
All the above.
Hey,
Yeah, it did. And also just made me feel really excited about the future as a filmmaker. Because something, especially as an actor, you feel like you don't have control. Like you're just being cast as this person. Like you're just kind of beholden to how everyone else sees you. And so Hunger just kind of proved to me that, oh no, I can, any story I want to tell, I can make. And whether it's me as acting in it or me casting other people in it, like I can still tell the stories that I want to see on TV or on the big screen.
it's coming. It's coming. So, what's the message behind the film that you hope hits viewers right in the gut?
Uh, don't trust anyone. No.
Yay, DTA. You also grew up in the Stone Cold years. All right, I get you.
Yeah. No,
Moya
yeah.
316 says DTA.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think it's just like I don't really, I guess it's also in a weird way like having grace for yourself, and like obviously we all make mistakes, maybe not to that extent, but how we can learn and grow, and yeah, I don't know, also just have fun. I just wanted to make a fun film, and
Excellent.
but I did that.
Well, I think you're achieving the goal because they got selected and fans are going to be able to check it out. Listen, folks, you want to know how you watch that film? All you got to do is go to geekfestla.com and get on that schedule and see where they're going to be. Hopefully, they'll be in your town. Get that ticket, attend this event. Let me tell you, it's one of the dopest events because you get there the show in the morning, you do your shopping, do all your walking, you're tired. So
Mm-hmm.
guess what, man? It's a great break to sit down and watch like the next generation of independent creators film
In
at
the
that.
air condition.
Yes, sitting down and you get to vote, on your favorite film and push these indie creators to the next level. Like, you know what I mean? Because they are awards end of the year for the best of the year. So will Hunger be one of those? I mean, I can't wait to watch because I have access. So after this, I'm gonna, you entice me. That's why I like to kind of sometimes speak first and see
Yeah.
the person's energy behind it. And if I see that you are excited, you haven't stopped kind of grinning about it, you have an energy, so I know I'm in for a good time then. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So now let's talk about this. Do you see yourself diving deeper into horror, thriller, or sci-fi in the future? Or was this just a little appetizer?
Oh no, absolutely. I feel like, yeah, it was the appetizer to the main course for sure. I definitely want to delve more into horror. Like there's so many opportunities in horror. I feel like you can. I just feel like it's a genre that you can be as bold as you want and tell any story you want. I have other ideas too for non-horror films. But I really want to dive more into horror and psychological thriller. That's my jam. Anything psychological, I'm in 100%. So hopefully I can make something good again like that.
You want to mess with people's brains. There we go.
I guess there it is. Yeah, I just want to mess with people. Like everyone second guess everything.
I love it. I love it. See, I'm saying Moyes don't play, but when they don't play, that's the verse, the Moyes verse, baby. Now, you said that with the GeekFest coming on, you may attend some. Do you plan on attending? Which ones do you plan on attending? Actually, that fans will get maybe to see you, shake your hand, let you know how dope the flick is in person.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna be there for LA Comic Con. I'm hoping to also be there for Long Beach Comic Con. So I know those two for now. I'm still waiting to hear back on if there'll be any more screenings, but I'll be there. And anytime anyone wants to reach out to me on Instagram, I'm always happy to chat and hear how.
You mean that Instagram right there? Because there's two of them. So you got Monaye Moyes, all right? And then we got hunger.film. So that's where you stay in tune with the flick right here and everything that's going on. It's a fire flick, I'm telling you. Now, are you working on something else right now, or is this the concentration?
No, I am actually, because again, once that bug hits, you just kind of you can't
stop.
You can't stop the creativity that flows. So I am working on another short right now. I'm working on a treatment. It actually isn't horror. It's more of a sweet little drama, but I do have some other horror ideas as well. But while I'm juggling that, I'm also doing the festival circuit for Hunger. So it's been a fun year. It's been busy, but I'm grateful for it.
Did you expect it to be this busy for yourself at this point?
No, and again, I think it's one of those things, especially as an actor, we come constantly comparing ourselves to what other people are doing. And sometimes having this film to focus on and going to festivals and hearing how people enjoyed it or what they thought about it, that's been really nice to see my writing means something, my voice means something, and I don't have to wait around. I can just do it myself.
There we go. All right. Now, this is your moment right now. I need to hear this. If Monaye don't play, you got to show up right now. I need you to pitch hunger to our audience in 30 seconds or less. Like you're on Shark Tank with the fate of the multiverse depends on it all.
Oh, my anxiety can't handle it. All right. If you're feeling hungry, I don't know.
I don't.
This is so hard.
Yeah, I do it to people all the time, and I catch them in the moment. They're like, shit, wait a minute.
I know. I'm like, oh god, I did my.
But you have to. Already. You never know, because what if you have the next big Hollywood person in an elevator with you? What do you do? And you say, I got a film. Like, yo, I'm gonna get off at this floor. Pitch me 30 seconds by the time I get there. What's the film about? And you gotta do it. You gotta give me that 30 seconds. There was one guy I met at a convention. He made me laugh, but that I did to him on the spot. I just came up with the camera real quick. Like I startled him. Give me a 30-second pitch from the comic book. Bro, this dude, he boom, bop, 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 bop. I was like, yo, can I give you a hug, bro?
That was good.
That was awesome. Like, yeah, and I do that for people at cons. If I have read your stuff before, forget about it. I'll do it for you. Like, wait a minute, I got this.
yeah, that is something I have to work on. But so basically, all right, a young woman named Sophia. She's just your average girl going to therapy, just trying to live her best life, but she secretly self-sabotages all her relationships. And that self-sabotage comes from her insatiable hunger for love and flesh.
There we go. See, and when that elevator door opens and they hear that, they're going to turn around and say, oh, wait a minute, love. Here's my card. That's what we're aiming for there. But you got this. Just throw it in there with all that confidence and swag that you got. And folks, listen, don't take it from her, Go check out geekfestla.com, all right? And go through where it's going to be in your town, and you will not regret it. There's so many dope films, but I have heart for horror. So And this
Oh,
is
good.
definitely going to be more my lane of film for me.
Yes.
You know, because I love all my gory, nasty stuff. Yeah, I talk shit about it, but I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you can't
I'll
help
be like,
it.
this, that's so nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, I don't give a fuck. I love it. And listen, that's Monaye Moyes right here. Monaye Don't Play Type Studios over here. You know, the future indie. You guys gotta like listen and support, all right? Because they are the future, okay? So, yo, Monaye, for real, man. This has been a nice ride. Big love and major props to the powerhouse right here, for bringing the heat, the heart, and of course the hunger.
Yes.
And of course, this conflict didn't for your creative belly. I don't know what will, to be honest, because yo, make sure to check out Hunger again at GeekFest Film Fest Year 12. Wow, 12 years. Shout out, Bill, and congrats on that. And support indie creators that are doing it big, just like Monaye. So, mi gente, until next time, you know what it is. You keep it dreaming big, creating fearlessly, and remember, whether you're behind the camera or center stage, you are the superhero of your own story. So, this is your boy, Al Mega, with Monaye Don't Play Moyes. Playing on with a playful of passion and a side web. Stay blessed, stay geeky as always. Until la próxima. Later.